Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give a general monthly reading for the month of June for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Gemini. So as I say, these are general readings. Not everything will resonate with you, so please do feel free to pick up anything that does and leave the rest behind. And if you know your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus, you can always check those out. They'll all be linked in the description box below, as will all the ways you can contact me if you would like a private reading or to work with me on a deeper level or to book me for a corporate event. But until then, let's get into the reading. Oh, and if I could also ask you to please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That would be very much appreciated. There is a subscribe button somewhere on the screen. You just need to hit that and you will be notified when I upload new videos. Especially if you hit the little wiggly bell as well, that will keep you in the loop on all the videos that I upload. So let's take a look. Gemini. Thank you. Ooh. Oof. Strong start. Was not quick enough to catch those. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Gemini, thank you. Interesting. Sorry, I just dropped that. That was not part of it. If it comes out again, it was meant to be. Nice. Nice, actually. I think those are supposed to be the other way around. Thank you. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Cool. Okay. Overall energy. Okay, Geminis. Well, this is quite apt for you, I think. We have a bit of a double-edged sword going on here. We have a bit of a conflict, a bit of duality, shall we say. Your overarching energy is the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is the card that is reminding you to allow yourself to speak, allow yourself to share your ideas, your truth, your wants, your needs, your desires. You know, it's about connecting, taking time to meditate, taking time to see the unseen and to allow people to see the true depths within you. Okay? So we're starting off really interesting energy, and this is where I'm saying there's a bit of a duality going on here. And I get the sense that for some of you, this is going to be a relationship issue. So bear with me as I try to give a more general, but also I am going to bring in specifics of a relationship, because this reading is just screaming relationship to me. Okay. So we're starting off with the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, he's very strong. He's very dynamic. He's very knowledgeable. He's the one that you would follow into battle. You know, he's all about the head. If he is in a relationship with you, he is not someone who is going to share from the heart. He is not someone who is going to be particularly emotional. He may even appear cold. it doesn't mean that he doesn't care. It just means that he is more logical and thought-based than he is feeling-based, and finds it very hard to tap into those emotions. He's very goal-orientated and very much someone who is quite stoic, and, you know, his strength to him, and I say he because it's the king. It doesn't mean it's a man. It can be a woman in a relationship like this. It can be a non-binary in a relationship like this. It's about the energy of the masculine here. But he is very much a person who is all about truth and wisdom and knowledge and logic. Okay. Now this, if this is a relationship with someone who has the Queen of Cups energy, this is a real struggle, you know? And the reason I say that is these two are sandwiched around the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is that conflict card, the competition, the trying to get one up on someone else. And here's the conflict. I've just described to you what the king is all about. The queen couldn't be more different if she tried. She is all about going with the flow, emotions, emotional outlets. She needs that emotional stimuli. She gives of herself emotionally, heart-led. She's very much a person that goes with the flow, that trusts her instincts. There may not be much logic behind what she does and what she says and what actions she takes. It may look very illogical to someone who is in the King of Swords energy. But it's not illogical to her. It is not illogical to this queen. And again, I say her because it is the queen. It is just the feminine energy. It doesn't mean that it is necessarily a woman. This doesn't necessarily mean that the man in the relationship is this and the woman is this. It can be the other way around. You know, that there is no definition of gender here. But her energy, the queen's energy, is the energy of intuition, of instinct, of going with the flow, of love and feeling her way into things. And she is so intuitive. She is so in tune with herself that she will make the right decisions, which goes against every logical bone in this one's body, because they don't understand how this one can get through things so easily and effortlessly without seeing all the angles, without logically working it all out, without strategizing, without planning. You know, how could she just go for it and still come out on top? And it leads to that conflict because it is total opposite energy. And it's a really interesting dynamic. Now, this may be a romantic relationship. It could be a working relationship. It could be a friend relationship, a family member. But there is that duality. And it can also be within you, Gemini. You may have this internal conflict going on where your logical side is trying to work stuff out and say, this is what I should be doing. This is the logical way. Apologies there. My dog started barking at the door. Anyway, so as I was saying, this can be about your internal conflict of, you know, your logical side versus your emotional side. Your logical side versus your intuition and your instincts. Not knowing which to trust here. Okay? But the thing is, neither side is right and neither side is wrong. There is merit in both approaches. Okay? And in the center of the reading, this is pointed out even more by the fact that we have temperance. Now, temperance is all about balance and patience and being in a state of equilibrium. It is the two sides coming together in equal harmony, okay? And the way that that is done is to play with those energies. The way that that is done is to know that, yes, one foot needs to be on the ground and grounding you, and the other can go with the flow. You know, one can be in the logical brain and one can be in the heart. And to play with those energies until you find that sense of balance. And it's very telling that that is right there in the center of the reading. And can I just show you this card again? Just how beautiful is this? So yeah, you have the scarab beetle in the center there. The two cups with the energies flowing around, all the way around. That playing with the energies, that's finding that equilibrium by using all the elements, not just relying on one source. You know, instead of competing with that Five of Wands energy, try to allow a little bit of give and take and flow. There is a gift in this for you. We have the Six of Crystals, or the Six of Pentacles as it would be, underneath that King of Swords. So there is a gift in this knowledge. There is something that you may need to be open to receiving. There is something that you may need to know. And it's interesting and very telling that underneath the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the one that rushes in with, you know, with gusto. It's like heart-led, heart-centric, rushing in with that, yes, this is the joy, this is the moment, this is me rescuing the princess, this is me being the savior, this is me showing that fiery energy and really going and getting what I want. Again, two sides. Allowing the giving and the receiving of the material things, the logical and tangible things, and then going with that joy and that inspiration and that creative energy that comes from the flow of the Queen. Like I say, a lot of duality going on here. We have underneath the King of Swords and the Six of Crystals, the Page of Cups. Allow the love to come through as well. The Page of Cups is the messenger of love. The dare to dream, you know, dare to allow yourself to be loved, a dare to show others your loving and caring and nurturing side. So if you are in this King of Swords energy, it may be time for you to start opening up to giving some messages of love. Or if you are in that King of Swords energy and you don't receive those kinds of things, it may be time for you to start receiving those messages of love, allowing those messages to come in. Again, it's the duality. It is the two sides of the coin. It is the energy of temperance, that finding that balance, finding that middle ground. We also have the Six of Swords, help arriving in a timely fashion underneath that Five of Wands and that temperance energy. Help is on its way. It is time to move away from the troubled, choppy waters, move away from that competitiveness, move away from those squabbles, move away from whatever it is that is driving that wedge right now, and allow yourself to be open to the feelings of this Queen of Cups and Knight of Wands energy. And this is why I think this card, this reading, is very much relationship based. We have the Lovers as the final card, but here the Lovers is reversed. We can always flip reversals, but it takes effort. Okay, the reversal shows in a lot of instances almost the direct opposite of what the card means in the upright. In the upright, the Lovers is about two souls meeting as equals, two souls joined together and choosing one another, choosing to be together, choosing to move forwards with love. When it is in the reverse, it can be indicative of two souls that have moved away from one another. They have been trying to make the choice in a very logical way. And it's interesting that that's the diagonal opposite. There's a difficult choice to be made, but the choice needs to be made with love, with intuition, with respect and equal footing, okay? So this, to me, is a very relationship-heavy reading. Whether it is a romantic relationship or whether it is a friendship, a working relationship or whatever, you will know. But this has to do with that duality of people's energies that is sometimes causing friction and conflict. And rather than being able to see each other's perspective and come together and make the choice with love and harmony, you are in danger of pulling apart and choosing disharmony, choosing to go in separate ways and not understand each other, which is why the initial card that I said is your overarching energy is so important here. It is the energy of speaking your truth, speaking what you have to offer, you know, allowing that to come through you and doing so in a grounded and balanced way. It's very, very interesting. There is a lot of duality going on this month. So I am going to take a healing with the fairies on this one. Yeah. We have look inside yourself. Exactly that. That is that Seven of Wands energy. Look inside yourself. Take time to really think about what it is that you want, so that you can make an informed choice based on what you truly, truly desire, especially if this is a romantic relationship. I'll take one of these ones actually. Okay. What else do we need to know, please? We need to know I can't shuffle. Let's try that again. Thank you. Okay. The Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, patience. Yes, the transformation of this relationship, whatever type of relationship it is going to come with patience, which is represented here in the center of the reading with Temperance. Trusting your intuition, which is represented here with the Queen of Cups, and I can't get that now because it's fallen down the other side. But basically, yes, have the patience, have the trust, and know that you are on the right path. But make that choice with an open heart. Make that choice with love and kindness and generosity towards one another. Okay, until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed month. If I could ask you to please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel, that would be very much appreciated. And if you want to find out more and delve deeper, then you can always contact me for a private reading via my website, which is linked in the description box below. But until next time, have a blessed day. Namaste.